Good afternoon. Welcome back to Potentially Ill-Conceived Productions here in Arizona. As always, I'm Phil, your gatekeeper, and today we are smoking a recommendation from one of you guys. Well, actually, it's the company that's the recommendation. I was not able to find the Micallef Black that was suggested, but we picked up this Micallef A, or Ambassador, in its place. Very interesting little story from the interwebs. But let's get into this puppy right now and talk about it. We have a Nicaraguan Madura wrapper surrounding a Sumatran binder, which should be pretty doggone interesting, and then Dominican and Nicaraguan long fillers. This is a, what is this? This is a 5 it's about a 52. Let's and I know I just did a dry draw just to get a feel for what the size was going to be, but let's do a dry draw on this and go from there. There's a little bit of sweetness in the initial draw on this, and it's reminiscent of graham crackers. I love graham crackers, and this reminds me of a graham cracker. This is a medium, towards medium and full, but probably medium more so than anything else. Let's fire it up, and then we'll get into the backstory, because I am all about the backstory on these cigars. Because what I do, when you guys give me recommendations, then I go to the internet and start poking around. Micallef Cigars, it's a family-owned business out of Texas initially. Al Micallef met the Gomez Sanchez brothers, Joel and Adel as Sanchez, 2016. They had broken down, their vehicle, I guess, had broken down in Texas, and they went to a cigar lounge, and I don't know if it was just to pass the time of day or whatever, but they started rolling cigars, and Al Micallef, who is a entrepreneur out of Texas, liked the cigars and commissioned them to roll cigars for him. The Gomez Sanchez family goes back to the early 1930s in Cuba. So this is not just like some, Joe Schmo from Idaho that cruised in to roll these cigars. This is a family with extensive 3 generations of experience in the cigar business. So anyway, 2016, they set up the Micallef Cigar Company, and they're rolling these cigars out of the Gomez Sanchez family's factory in Esteli, Nicaragua. So, y'all know how I am about backstories. I just absolutely love a good backstory, and this is another one of the good ones. But anyway, let's talk more about this cigar here. Initially, we're getting that sweetness in there, but let's get a couple good puffs on this and see what we're saying to us what the cigar is saying to us at this point. Good draw. Now I'm getting a little bit more of a spicy flavor profile in there. The aroma is really nice on this. You can tell, I can tell on my mouthfeel that this is definitely a medium close going into fuller-bodied cigar. So this is not a cigar that I would be lighting up in the morning. But this is one of those cigars, just with the backstory, with the initial draw, and the flavor profile out of this already. And I'm not even a full inch into this thing. This is a cigar that I would love to, bring out for my friends who have been smoking cigars for years and years and years. And there's hundreds of these brands out there that if you don't go around to different tobacconists, you might never come across, or if you don't take advantage of suggestions and ideas that people give you, you would miss out on this. And this is another one of those where I had to go to I chose to go to another tobacconist that I usually don't go to. As a matter of fact, this is the first time I was to this one. And he had a couple other brands in there that I picked up and that we're going to be smoking over the next few days. And we'll see how those work out. But right now, if you have had the Micallef A or Ambassador cigar, let us know what you think about it. Whether you liked it, you didn't like it. And as always, let me know what you're smoking, because I take those suggestions and I roll with them. And sometimes we come up with gold. And I think this is gold. This is a nice little cigar that, as I said, I'd be more than happy to lay this out for my friends that come over to talk stuff and lies while we're smoking cigars. And this would be an excellent cigar pairing up with pretty much whatever drink you're going to have at that point in time. I wouldn't have a problem with this. Maybe with too much of an overly sweet drink, I wouldn't pair this up with. But the usual suspects for me, the Guinnesses, the Scotches, the whiskeys, the bourbons. But I'm not so much about any of the sweet rums, the dark rums at this point in time, because this would pair a heck of a lot better with a bourbon, whiskey, scotch in that area, in my opinion. But again, let me know what you think. We're going to continue on smoking this puppy here for the next few minutes, and we'll let you know a little bit more about it here in a few. Till then, we'll catch you on the flip.